has shaken the world. People think a 48-year-old man, athletic like Saurabh, who doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, has no vices, is a fit man, how can he ever develop heart attack? This is the true reality of India. The kind of a lifestyle we lead, the irrespective of how strict you are with your lifestyle, irrespective of how athletic you are, you can still develop a heart attack if you do not undergo a preventive checkup at regular intervals. If Saurabh had a simple test like a CT scan or any of those various scans which can be done in virtually any street of this country, this incidence of heart attack could have been predicted 15 years ahead, 20 years ahead. This is the message every Indian must understand. It doesn't matter how fit you are, unless you have gone through a preventive checkup at least once in a year or once in 2 years, none of us are spared from this episode. This is the message Saurabh wanted to give all of you. I thought I should convey it to you. Now, how fit Saurabh is going to be? After this procedure, Saurabh can participate in a marathon race. He can even fly a plane. I just want to let you, all of you know, forget about angioplasty. Even if you undergo a bypass grafting, which is a lot more intensive than a heart operation, legally you can get a license to fly a civilian plane. That is, your life, on your life depends a life of 300 to 400 passengers. A patient who had a bypass grafting can even fly officially. That fit you are after the surgery, leave alone angioplasty. After angioplasty, they are fit to do anything they want. So Saurabh can chase any of his dreams and aspirations without this being any setback. He can get back to cricket if he wants, and he can exercise like a normal person. Because now the question you may like to ask, what is the point in leading a life like Saurabh? He exercised all his life, he was athletic, he didn't drink, he didn't smoke, he still had a heart attack. What is the benefit of doing all this? The benefit is Saurabh had blockage in tiny isolated area of the coronary artery. Coronary arteries, as you are aware, is a long pipe. Most of the people who drink like fish and smoke like chimney, they develop blockage in the whole length of the arteries. But Saurabh had only 3 areas of tiny areas of critical blockage. And once it is dealt with, his heart is going to be as normal as anybody else. So this is the advantage of exercising. This is the advantage of not indulging in any of the vices and leading a very, very so-called healthy life. This is what the status is. And if you have any questions, we are happy to answer.
What might have triggered this incident? Any clue you have after talking with him and seeing the record? What might have triggered this incident?
There is no one can predict in everybody's life, even in the life of a monk, something changes in your body, what we in medical terms called a milieu of hypercoagulability. Something changes in your body, then you can form blood clot anywhere in the body. And that's what happens. It stays there for a short period of time and it disappears. That is exactly what has happened.
Dr. Shetty, as you rightly pointed out that he is going to have a fit life, what would you suggest as a doctor when the talks are taking around, like if he thinks to join politics, is it the right time to take the pressure or everything? What would you suggest?
I do not want to answer this question. I leave it to Saurabh and all of you and the society. Yeah.
What about the next steps that you were suggesting, the later angioplasty, the stenting? Is that mandatory to be done, or medication can heal it?
He has the option of both, but medically speaking, the senior doctors gathered here, we believe it's a good idea for him to go for an angioplasty. But that decision, we have left it to him to decide.
Now, how much
So-
time are you giving him?
We thought at least 2 weeks he has to wait, then he can take a call.
And it can be done in anywhere in the city.
It can be done anywhere. It can be done
So
anywhere.
why 2 weeks? Like why not right now? Why not right now?